No escape. One back by Messi. Now, Xavi. Drop of the shoulder. I think PK would have been offside had it fallen. So, well, the referee has conferred with his linesman. No time for any decision because the half-time whistle has been blown. A rather flat atmosphere inside the Bernabeu because the home supporters are restless. It's not going according to their plan. They were fearful of Lionel Messi, and they have good reason to be, because he's done it again. Goal 40 of the season for him is the only goal of the first half. Barcelona leading Real Madrid by his single goal.
Just 400 Barcelona fans in here amongst the 80,000 fans cheering on Los Blancos, but so far it is a night of disappointment. And somewhere nestled in amongst all the hundreds of media is Terry Gibson and Rob Palmer.
Hello, Mum.
Good evening, gents.
The tourists.
Back to you for the second half.
The director just said, could Terry stand up? I said he is standing up for the moment. And he's got a box as well. My wife doesn't believe we come to Spain every weekend, Terry. Balmy evening here in Madrid. Beautiful evening. Can think of no better place to be. It's been an intriguing game of football so far. Maybe not a classic El Clasico, but one marked by the magical Messi once more, Terry.
Yes, certainly, with Real Madrid a goal behind the home team. Such a big turning point for the season. It's crucial they get something out of this game. They'll be looking at firing all cylinders in the first half. They need a much improved performance in the second half. But of course, Messi was just growing his stature again as the game wore on.
Well, 7.5 games to go in the La Liga season, but it's that half of a game that really matters. When it comes down to it, if these two finish head-to-head on the same points as they did 3 years ago, it comes down to the 2 games they played. On aggregate, Barca are now 2-0 up, of course. They won the first game, they're 1 up tonight. Real have to score 2. They have to come out firing. They have to win back the supporters. Well, that 12-game run they've been on in La Liga, with success in every game, is going to count for absolutely nothing.
Just as the first half wore on, Rob, Messi dropped deeper and deeper. He was just searching all the time for that little bit of space. And we spoke about it, didn't we? We said that every time Xavi gets the ball, his first thought in his mind is to try and see if he can give the ball to Lionel Messi. It worked to great effect for the first goal, and being a goal down against Barcelona, such a big ask to come back from.
Marcelo firing in, the flag stays down. Oh, flag goes up. As soon as Higuain thought he had it, slipped the defence, he was snared by the linesman's flag.
You see, he's clearly ahead of the Barcelona defenders there.
Gonzalo Higuain has been in fantastic scoring form himself. He's got his last 5 games. In fact, he scored in his last 2 games against Barcelona here at the Bernabeu. The fans down below is getting a little excited because Raul is limbering for action. Maybe his last ever Clasico appearance. Guti said yesterday that he's not going to be playing at Real Madrid next season. He's talking of heading off to Bangkok for a while on a motorbike. Not your regular press conference. And then when he says he comes back, he may play in the English Premier League. Little knee-to-knee there between Arbeloa and Busquets.
It's been a change in formation, Rob, as well. Puyol's gone to left-back, Maxwell's gone further up the pitch into an attacking trio at the front. Dani Alves has come into the right-back position. So we've got a shuffling from the pack there from Pep Guardiola.
Lionel Messi traps the ball and in one fell swoop beats the defenders as well. Maxwell. Thiago to Van der Vaart. Marcelo. Touch off from Cristiano Ronaldo, who took a knock in the first half. He seems to have recovered from it well. He's moving quickly, puts in the cross. Puyol will guide it out of play. We keep saying, don't we, that it's about the brilliance of Cristiano Ronaldo in one corner and Messi in the other corner, but there's so much shuffling of players going on this chessboard of a pitch between Pellegrini and Guardiola.
Puyol certainly need to show his versatility, isn't he, playing at right back, left back. Obviously his best position, central defence.
Well, normally that would be a nothing ball, wouldn't it? But when Lionel Messi's chasing it, everybody concentrates. The anti-hero of the Madrid supporters that you may have seen there. Some people say that Argentina don't stand much of a chance in the World Cup finals. Well, Pochettino, the coach of Espanyol, was saying yesterday if he had Lionel Messi in the side, Espanyol may win La Liga. He could win the league or the World Cup for any team or any country. It's the difference so far. Marcelo. Milito breaks from the back. Tease it to Maxwell. Barcelona win. It takes them effectively 4 points ahead of Real Madrid in the standings. No panic from Barca. Of course, their big aim is to get back here for the Champions League final in the back end of May. First of all, they have to overcome Inter of Milan.
Pellegrini's got some thinking to do, Rob. Real Madrid not having any real impact on the style of play of Barcelona, of finding it easier and easier to keep the ball, keep possession, move the ball about, move defenders about with the ball.
Real Madrid have been blasting the opposition in recent weeks, especially at home as well. 3 against Atletico, 3 against Gijon in the last 2 games here, 3 against Sevilla, 6 against Villarreal, 3 against Espanyol. They've managed at least 3 goals in every game here since the middle of January. 7-1 at the moment.
Fine tackle from Gerard Piqué, who's been impeccable with his one-to-one defending tonight, particularly against Ronaldo.
Arbeloa spoons the ball to Ramos. Xabi Alonso. Marcelo. Marcelo has a shot. Comes off the boot of Piqué. Real Madrid felt they should have had a free kick on the far side. The referee's asking them to take the advantage. Can they do so? Marcelo! But very well handled by Valdez, who sportingly puts the ball out of play, but will allow his opponent Sergio Ramos to receive treatment if he really does require it.
Just caught the back of the ankle. I think it was a challenge from Maxwell.
And Maxwell made his mark, left his mark, and gets the mark against his name.
Interesting to see that Pep Guardiola has decided to use Maxwell in a more advanced position, almost in the attacking third of the pitch in a trio alongside Messi and Pedro. And if that's the case, then it can't be long before we see Andres Iniesta.
Now, Cristiano Ronaldo is moving rather gingerly around the field. Let's go to our medical correspondent down at pitch level, Guillaume Balaguer.
Hi Rob, Cristiano Ronaldo saw the doctor on the way to the changing rooms. He didn't seem too bothered about the ankle, but the word from the doctor coming out of the changing room is that he is okay, but he seems to have some pain on it. That's all we know.
Thank you, Guillaume. Certainly his body language isn't good, but it could all be part of the Cristiano Ronaldo ploy. Xavi. Pedro in attendance. Viol. Maxwell was fouled, but the ball had gone out of play first. Xabi Alonso. Try of handball, but Milito's given the benefit of the doubt. Marcelo on the blind side. Ronaldo, flying tackle from Piqué.
Crucial tackle from Piqué, crucial block.
Lionel Messi. Milito hits it long. Just thinking about Piqué there, you know, a player who was originally at Barcelona. He was acquired by Manchester United. So Alex did allow him to come home to Catalonia. And if you're looking at the players who've come through the Barcelona system, I'll count 7 tonight from the starting 11 who have been bred at Barca.
The perfect model of how a successful club should be run.
Great turn from Busquets, one of those Catalans, to Xavi, another. Lionel Messi, many Argentinians call Spanish because he's spent such a long